Randall's not a smooth guy, you know. It's the fact that he's a little out of the game, you know. So his game is, hey, you want to have some brisket, baby?
I love it. I love that we ruined your day by making it happy, or made your day by making you unhappy. Yeah, I think, the marching orders were make it cinematic. It's a streaming show now, and everyone has their own interpretation of that. But I think it's, everyone takes that to mean the parameters of behavior and what you're allowed to do expands. And so, I think we're just at the beginning stage of exploring what exactly that means.
I think that also allows, it's also where the family dynamic is to play out over a whole season, That wouldn't necessarily be true on the original kind of procedural type thing. You get to see this, you understand more about the family and obviously about Elliot, and they're allowed to explore that, I think, moving to Pico.
Yeah, I think it gives us more options and more tools. We're able to use more tools that are in the toolbox simply because restraints are a little less. I think it's a pretty intense landscape. I think there's a lot of growth, or you said one time regrowth. I think you find Stabler and Randall trying to find a footing, trying to understand one another. Joe Jr. and his story gets brought back and examined. And Bernie's always in the mix. My son Eli and Kathleen, they're all in there.
Well, this guy wrote that episode, and I have a restaurant in Temecula, California that serves brisket. So it's been kind of a running thing with him, calling me the king of brisket or this and that. So when I saw that he had written this scene, that was the way Randall was going to try to pick up Benson, I just thought it was great.
And I just thought, I was very proud of myself because it just came to me. I thought, well, what's this scene? What is this scene? And I was like, well, of course Randall's going to try and pick her up. That's his basic instinct when his brother is dying in a hospital. Brisket boy can't help himself. I just thought that was really funny.
Yeah, and the fact that Randall's not a smooth guy, it's the fact that he's a little out of the game, So his game is, hey, you want to have some brisket, baby?
Well, if it continues to be as well received as you're making it out to be, we might have to do a whole episode about organized brisket cartel. They're kind of in different universes, right? Well, look, we just get the order of, hey, we'd like, Benson to come on over, just like, I get asked to come over on SVU. And I thought it was a great opportunity, and that's why I asked to actually write the episode for a myriad of reasons, one of which I think out of anyone, I know these characters better than anyone. She got good stuff to play, good human, getting inside Olivia, underneath her skin kind of stuff. Well, all I can tell you is that we start up a new cycle, but the traumas that you see him trying to process at the end of 1 and 2 are reignited later in the season. And it's the idea of, him understanding himself and these unconscious pains or urges or memories that, inform how he reacts and acts to certain situations.